In 1927, electricity was first discovered to exist in the human brain. By 1956, biofeedback concepts were in movies like Forbidden Planet. By the early 1970s, electronics made it possible for the average person to detect, amplify, filter, and thus selectively output their own brainwaves in a number of ways, like via colored lights or unique sounds. For the first time in human history, we have at our disposal a number of machines which allow us to directly associate many of our internal physical and autonomic functions with our subjective experience. Many of these are non-intrusive devices such as the blood pressure monitor, heart rate monitor, temperature monitor, stress monitor, and brainwave monitor. It has been with this later device that we have begun to decipher the relationship between our thoughts and the neural activity within our brain. I first became involved in EEG biofeedback in early 1973 when Popular Electronics ran an article on building your own biofeedback unit. In realizing I needed more equipment than was available in my basement lab, I asked the director of the electronics department at Moraine Valley Community College if I could use their equipment. He gladly agreed, with the stipulation that I enroll in his electronics program. After months of etching a circuit board, scouring for military surplus semiconductors, and assembling, I was in the world of biofeedback. Surprisingly, my interests transitioned from electronics to psychology and meditation. I even gave a few demonstration lectures to campus psychology classes and conducted training on the use of my equipment to anyone interested in learning to meditate. I originally began my studies of the mind from the perspective of the Western secular culture and believed wholeheartedly that the mind was a manifestation of the functioning of the brain and the sum total of consciousness may be traceable to neurological activity. Hence, I began elaborate studies of biofeedback, which at the time was quite new and not well accepted by the general population.